Instead of applying for jobs and attending interviews, they are now chasing their individual interests by setting up their own companies and creating own opportunities. Bengaluru students are moving away from the beaten track. Instead of applying for jobs and attending interviews, they are now chasing their individual interests by setting up their own companies and creating own opportunities. These students are setting up startups on almost anything one can think of, from clothing lines to luxury roses. Gone are the days when starting a business required expertise, experience and a huge investment. These outfits are often set up on shoestring budgets. Diksha Fadni, a third-year BBA student, talks about her recently founded offbeat event management company, the Millennial Club. It is an open platform and creative space which organizes events where people can come in, do what they love to do without any judgments. Many events and entertainment platforms have prize tags attached to it. The whole idea of the Millennial Club was to delete these tags. Talking about her journey so far, she said, "I loved curating events and organizing platforms. I interned at a few places and realized this is where my potential lies and observed how these events can be different." As for setting up the club, she said, "Although the idea about the Millennial Club wasn't easily accepted, with a little bit of help from my networks I was able to create some sort of impact and make people realize its purpose." Renu Nair, a third-year degree student, started her clothing brand, Lady N Linen, while in her first year itself and has seen huge success. "My brand focuses on Indian ethnic wear with very reasonable rates. My motto behind it is best quality at inexpensive rates. All classes of people can afford to purchase clothes from my brand. My mother designs clothes and I got my passion and motivation from her." Talking about her struggles, she said, "Since I'm a student, I had to face family discouragement because they thought it could harm my studies. My mother and sister gave me all financial support and because of them I was able to get in touch with many customers who are now my regulars. I faced problems while dealing with bulk orders for not keeping with the deadlines on delivery." Another student, Nadine Barboza, started Crumptious, a homemade cake and dessert company, built purely on passion. "I have been a home baker for quite some time and wanted to start this company. The idea was to provide healthy goodies because many people do not prefer store-bought ones. Along with my mother and sister, I started baking and delivering," Nadine said. "At first I was very unsure. I would take my items to college and they would get sold out, but having an actual client base in the real world was difficult," Nadine added. Crumptious is now growing steadily, with quite a few orders being placed almost daily. The startup is doing well, although it has been in the market for a relatively short time, and the profit margin has also increased.